You need to try and pick off the units as... Look at the shields on the mark.
Oh my god, the ball is going to take this!
Alright, here we are. It is round one of the winner's bracket in the IPL, and we are going to be showing you guys Tarson against FuRy. But before we go too deeply into that, I must introduce ourselves. I am Artosis, and my co-commentator, the ever-handsome Tasteless. How are you doing?
Dan. Hi, I'm good. How you doing, buddy?
Dude, I am doing pretty well. This is a little bit different from the live studio work that we normally do.
Yeah, it's a little bit different from...
We're sitting here in our underwear in my house.
That's right.
We got the air conditioner on. It's a bit chilly. So I get a little bit of nerd bumps on me, but it's not from being excited about the game like normal.
I wore my casting thong, for this underwear cast here at the IPL. Of course, we are the commentators at the GSL, based in Seoul, Korea. If you ever want to see more of us, check us out at gomtv.net. But enough of that. Let's go on to these two excellent Terran players. One in the orange FuRy, in the red. We have Tarson.
Quite right.
It's going to be a pretty exciting match. Tarson, of course, a StarCraft 1 expert from Poland. The Poland scene, actually, in StarCraft 1 was pretty scary. A lot of good players.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see, a country like Poland have such a multitude of really talented players.
That is quite true, Tasteless, and it's true in StarCraft 2 as well. But let me give you guys a little bit more background about Tarson. I put him as the favorite in this match. A great StarCraft 1 player, as Tasteless was saying, but he came from Poland. In StarCraft 1, Poland, a huge powerhouse, full of top-level Protosses. So Tarson, really well known for his Terran versus Protoss. Now this, of course, is Terran versus Terran, and Tarson has been one of the better Terrans in Europe. I stall to say best. There has been times he's been one of the best Terrans in Europe, but certainly one of the feared.
Well, he was one of the guys, I think, put a little bit behind players like Raven from Poland in StarCraft 1 with Terran. But, here in StarCraft 2...
He was almost, in a lot of ways, tell me if you agree with this, the Neo-Raven of Poland.
I was about to say, Raven sort of retired. With somebody like Tarson... He started out late, and here he is in StarCraft 2. Now, the landscape in StarCraft 2 still has a lot of potential. It's going to continue to shift. The StarCraft 1 pro scene was a decade old, and here in StarCraft 2, it's been only a year. I think Tarson could go pretty deep in this tournament. I'm excited to see what kind of strategies he's going to employ here.
Yeah, Tarson is a solid macro Terran, so... I think he's going to be well matched against FuRy. We will see exactly how this goes. Both players going for a quick factory. We do have for Tarson that second gas going up, whereas FuRy not getting the second gas yet. Starting now, a little bit later. You see there's that second gas from Tarson, and here's that second gas from FuRy.
Getting two gases right away can indicate a quick Banshee build. That's probably the most common orthodox build in Terran versus Terran.
Yeah.
You get the Banshee out. If you get Cloak with it, what it does is it forces the opposing Terran player, the defender, to scan. And if you use a scan, it's not a mule or anything like that. That's going to help your economy. You want to force him to scan a few times, and from there, you're going to be ahead economically. So getting double gas can be one of the indicators. And of course, as we can see here, Tech Lab next to the starport. That's a pretty good tell.
Yeah, that tells the story, Tasteless. I mean, either Blue Flame Hellion or Banshee's coming. Of course, the factory already lifting off. Timings tell us it is Banshee, and it looks like we're going to be seeing Banshee from FuRy as well. But he does start his command center quicker than Tarson. Tarson not yet throwing down the command center, still producing some Marines. Looks like he may be investing just a little bit heavier into this early game aggression than his opponent, whereas FuRy gets that bunker, as we see on the production tab, as he does send out the Hellion to do some scouting.
The Hellion's now moving out. He wants to see, is there a command center on the low ground? No, there is not. That must mean he might be teching, he could be getting Cloak, and in this case, as you can see by the production tab, both players are getting Cloak. So we're going to have mirror build orders in this mirror matchup. A lot of this is going to boil down to Banshee control and how many kills they get off on the SCVs versus, well, that balanced out with how long is the SCV going to stay alive?
Quite true, Tasteless. Quite true.
Wow.
Yeah, you are deep, sir.
I'm a truth spitter.
You spit the truth,
I'm
man.
spitting mad
You're like that
truth here.
dinosaur in Jurassic Park, man. Like that fan comes out around your head.
That dinosaur, Tosis,
Yeah.
is a Dilophosaurus.
Really?
That's what it's
Why
called.
do you know that?
I don't know.
Tasteless is
Actually,
not only a pro gamer and a pro commentator, but a pro paleontologist.
Look, man, I was into dinosaurs as a kid.
I was
What do you
too,
wanna
but
do?
I don't remember that.
I knew the Velociraptor from the movie, but the Dilophosaurus, well, that thought, just as the Dilophosaurus spits its poisonous, blinding goo, the Banshee
Does the
spits missiles.
And going after that, the turret does go up, so Tarson has to pull back. Notice that right now Tarson is making a Raven. It's almost done. Cloak just finishing off for FuRy. So we're going to have to see if FuRy can get any harassment done here. A Viking coming out for FuRy, wanting to get rid of that Banshee. Here comes in the Cloaked Banshee. And that Raven is out. We're going to see that come right over. Now, where are Tarson's Marines? There they are, coming right up, and he's going to have to chase his Banshee out of here.
But look at this Banshee kiting.
Yeah, this is
Unbelievable.
actually
Not
that's
even
quite nice.
going just for the Marines, getting a lot of SCV kills.
And that's actually better.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of times we do see people focus down Marines, but guess what? Marines, they're free tastes. They have a build time of 0, alright?
They do.
They're not so important. It's killing off a few SCVs are going to be better.
He's even made a circle around here, taking out more SCVs. And what he's really utilizing is the slowness of the Marines and the Raven. The Banshee does fly slightly faster than the Marines. But,
Oh, and it does
bad
get taken out.
angling.
Yeah, that was a little bit sloppy there. But look at that CV count. 21 against 26. FuRy in the lead, and he already got that second command center, so he's going to get into the lead a little bit more as Tarson's still building his.
Siege tanks on the way here. It does appear that our orange Terran, FuRy, is tacking a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
He's not kind of going for the raw strength Terran opener, and this actually could be a problem. As you can see,
Yeah, it could.
Our red Terran, Tarson, he took some damage. He needs to try to gain some position here. And he's going to move out now, and there's a considerable Marine count difference here for our red Terran. It's 15
to
Marines.
8.
Yeah, to 8.
That's almost twice as much, Tasteless. It's twice minus 1. 2x minus 1. That is the equation to figure this out.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
And this could be bad here.
This is a little bit scary for FuRy. He's going to have to deal with this just right. Now, Marines deal a ton of damage just so quickly. And here we go, a medevac coming as well as his Raven, and this is going to be really scary, especially if that medevac gets up, throwing down auto turrets all over the place.
Now,
are both players.
Now note, he threw down the auto turrets there, but they weren't in position to really defend. They were just buying time. He had to use his army with that, and here you can see the attacks picking up.
And with that medevac coming in, now those Marines are going to be just so scary, and FuRy running up his ramp. But that is bad, man. Look at this, another siege tank coming in. And with the Marines being healed, neither player has stim yet. Neither player has combat shields yet. And the medevac is going to reign supreme because of that. And with those two siege tanks, that Viking is not going to be scary. Of course, these SCVs not going to do that much. And it looks like Tarson should be able to take this game. Look at this, 13, 12 SCVs against 32.
Oh my god,
11.
did you see the pickup there with the medevac on the siege
God.
tank? That was so good. Look at it. He's continuing to micro that,
Dude,
buying some
oh my
time.
God.
And I'll tell you what, there's really no way with these reinforcements coming in here that he's going to be able to hold this position. And there it is.
Oh, an unhappy
GG.
GG by FuRy. And Tasteless, I am pretty impressed. Tarson just ripping FuRy's throat out, but that's enough talk about this game. Let's go on to game number 2 in
Let's
just
do it.
a second.